Cold game. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Bennell, and back for another appearance. Our special guest host again, Mr. Buddy B. Buddy Brooks is in the building. Hey, yo, bro, man, cuz what a classic game, man. Hey, yo, March Madness it couldn't go any crazier. You feel me? Hey, yo, me and Buddy throughout the whole games, I'm like, I can't believe some of the things I'm seeing in the games. But we're going to start with the last game of the night, man. Instant classic. Houston comes back. They end up beating Duke 70-67. Man, AP National Player of the Year, Cooper Flagg goes down. We already discussed it many times. If he wins this championship, he'd be considered the GOAT, in my opinion. But Houston found a way, man. Houston, man, how you feel about that game, bro? Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts?
About the game? Look, listen. Yeah, he went down. But that still is not stopping him from being the number one draft ever. But yeah, they lost. They lost to the AAU team. That's what I call them. The AAU my niggas. I know half of them niggas. I'm
just They was running through the hotel halls. We seen them.
My niggas. Add it up. I went and got my tattoos. Same place on Broke I is. That's what I there with Robert. No, but congratulations to Houston. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think they had it. They made me put my foot in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, congratulations, and I'm happy for them. Like, hey, they really dogged out. They dogged out. They dogged out. Like they slowed Cooper Flagg down. I can't say they shut him down, but I can say they slowed him down. And
they definitely didn't shut him down. Cooper definitely got his, man. Mal, what's your opinions about the game? What's your thoughts? Give me an initial reaction.
Man, Kevin Sesson definitely put together that mob. But down the stretch they went to Cooper Flagg and he put up them all white bricks. When it came to the end of it. So shout out to him for trying to wield his team there, but he just had no supporting cast tonight. I mean, Knipple 16.7 rebounds, but other than that, Tyrese Proctor, nowhere to be found. Just everybody came up missing tonight except for Cooper. So shout out to Houston. Shout out to Houston for sure.
Shout out to Houston, man. You know what's crazy, man? I feel like this game really was an example of how these teams both play, an example of these teams. Duke, they're the more talented team. They got Coop, they got Knipple, they got Malawas, they got NBA picks across the board, straight up. There's no question who got the most talent. But Houston, they got the dogs. So yes, talent was winning most of the game. But at the end of the game, when it was time for them dogs to be put on the line, Houston brought them out. And Kelvin Spencer told them, sick them. Mm-hmm. Everybody full court press. They up on them. Give me that. That's even though they tipping the ball. They got the game nice roughed up, man. It's a wrap. You feel me? That's how you get back into the game. Hey, you. What's happening with it, bro?
Hey, my fault.
No, you good.
Them 50 baskets, them 50-50. Hey, that's where I feel like Houston won at. They won at the 50-50. When they was supposed to, when prime time hit, when things was supposed to be won, they came across as winners. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Halftime, Duke is up 8 points. They come out, they built the lead to 16. They had Houston 16. Houston just kept on chipping and clawing away. At the end of the game, what is his name? Subtle. He touched the ball when it was out of bounds. I said, oh, it's a wrap. They was already up 5. They going down shooting techs. Less than a minute left in the game. I said, oh, this game is wrapped up. Houston they just didn't stop clipping. You feel me, man? So, hey, big shout out to Houston, them Cougars, Coach Kelvin Sampson, getting it done, San Antonio. Oh, they right in Texas. We should have known that. We didn't take that into consideration.
Right.
They was at home.
Yeah.
They was at home. They
make you. Why you give up on Kelvin Sessa? Cuz was it because they didn't want the AAU team down there in Bloomington?
Man,
Hell
it's crazy because the sanctions that we got was self-imposed. The NCAA didn't even come down and make a ruling on nothing yet. Indiana, we gave ourselves the death penalty. Oh yeah, ain't no postseason next year. You know, we going. It's like we shot ourselves in the foot. Indiana did that on his own, and then the crazy thing is, all it was an impermissible phone call. We was making a couple phone calls, man. I mean, come on, man. We let him go because of that. He the one who brought Eric Gordon back. Eric Gordon was going to Illinois. Davis got fired. Kelvin Sampson got hired. Now Gordon coming to IU. He had them dogs over there. So, man, what could have been? We definitely would have had another chip had Kelvin Sampson still been in Indiana. I promise you that. That's a fact. Man, but man, here we are now. Houston doing big things. They going to the final. In the other game, in the other matchup, we had Florida versus Auburn. What a game. What another great game on deck. You had two heavy hitters. Johnny Broome over there with Auburn, Walter Clayton Jr. with Florida. And I knew from the beginning, this game was going to come down to who's going to play the best around those players. Because we already knew Johnny Broome and Walter Clayton Jr., they was going to come out hooping off the rip, which they did. Johnny Broome killing. Walter Clayton killing. What you see from that game, buddy?
Man, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Me and bro been calling back and forth, like he said. When I'm talking about the first game, I got woke up to Walter Clayton Jr. really putting a whooping on Auburn by itself. I didn't think he really needed nobody else. 30-something points. Hey, and the shots that he was making would have made him go to the bench. Hey, if he missed, you got to go to my bench because you just throwing up anything. That's how I feel. But he made consistently, he made them shots. Hey, he making me a believer every day. You know what I'm saying? Every time I watch him, he making me a believer. At first, I just felt like, I talked to my brother, I felt like Walter Clayton Jr. just throw up shots. I felt like he just throw them up. Bro's like, he had to talk to me. That's like a new Steph Curry. Oh, let me watch him. Let me watch him. And the more shots he throw up, I'll be like, man, he got the green light. I understand why he got the green light.
Hold on.
I understand.
Do I see what I think I see?
Do
I see what I think I see? I know, cuz. I know the shirt. It didn't drop to the mail, cuz, and got the verse. I see it on your chest, cuz. How could I not see it, cuz? Been standing on them the whole time. What's your thoughts about that game, cuz? What was you seeing, man?
Hey, shout out to Walter Clayton Jr. We've been talking about it for weeks. So, like Buddy said, man, he's the Steph Curry of the tournament, man. He got the green light. He'll pull that thing up from anywhere. 5 from 8 for 3 tonight. 11 from 18 from the field. 34 points. I mean, he was just too much to handle for them Auburn boys. I mean, shout out to Johnny Broome and Chad Baker and all those guys, man. But Walter Clayton was just a little bit too much for handle. Now, I love Cooper, man. I love Cooper. I love what he did this year. I really hope he comes back another year, man, to avenge that. I know that money on the line, but he getting plenty of money at Duke. But hey, man, the guy this year might be Walter Clayton Jr., man. Walter Clayton Jr. might be that guy this year.
So you taking Walter Clayton? You taking Walter Clayton number one if you had to pick?
No, sir. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying go ahead and let Cooper Flag come back another year. You know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing. But Walter Clayton, he's definitely probably having the best tournament run out of anybody in the tournament right now.
Hey, yo, it's crazy because right now, we got a viral clip that's going on TikTok, that's going on YouTube, of us talking about Walter Clayton Jr. saying, where did you find this guy from? Where did Walter Clayton Jr. come from? Oh, now we know. He's from Polk County, Florida, a.k.a. the Toe, by way of Iona, by way of Florida. That's where he's from. Everybody should know that name, Walter Clayton Jr. right now. If you don't know it, man, you really don't know hoops. Because if you love the game of basketball, you know that name, Walter Clayton Jr. You know what he's doing, and we called it from the jump. I said, rewind the clip. Rewind the clip. I said from the jump, Florida's winning it all. You know when I knew they was winning the tournament? I knew they was winning the tournament when I saw what they did to Bama in the SEC tournament. I said, "Oh, ain't nobody beating these dudes." That's a fact. I've seen enough. You see special players and special players doing special things. From right then. Once I seen Walter Clayton, when I seen what he was doing in the SEC, it was a jump. What's up, bro?
I like Walter Clayton, but you can't just give it up to Walter Clayton. He got ass. He do. I like Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I love Hall. When I say Hall, go out there and get it done. Hey man, the man go out there and get it done. But no, the hook shot at the end of the game, the N1
sealed the deal.
Hey, come on now, you can't. And he knocking down threes.
And it's crazy because this with the transfer portal going on right now. If you go back and look at the rankings, you can see some of Florida players, man. These dudes was not even ranked. They had Walter Clayton Jr., 3-star transfer recruit. They had the boy Elijah Martin. They had him 100 something. You see what he did today? He taking off from the free throw line like Jordan. Yeah, he taking off like Jordan. Come down Yemen on 2. I'm like, is he Dr. J or what?
I'm hurt. I'm hurt. They hurt. Them people that got put on that poster today, they hurt. They whole feelings is hurt.
Man, what a great game. Hey, yo, but we gotta give Auburn a shout out too, man, because they got some dogs over there. They just ran into some more dogs, but Auburn definitely got them dogs over there too. Bruce Pearl had them boys ready to play. They just didn't have the manpower.
Like I said, they're a little deep. Hey, Florida a little too deep. They're a little too deep. Definitely.
They deep at the positions you need to be deep too. They 4 deep at center.
Listen, they got a lot of big men. They got a few that can shoot and dribble. So I'm saying that they not bad. They Auburn ran into some stuff they wasn't ready for. And Duke lost to the AAU team. My favorite.
Hey, yo, one thing about it, man, these Final Four games, both games, did not disappoint. I'm talking about from the opening tip of Auburn, Florida, because the first 2 buckets of that game, Johnny Broome come down, step back jumper. The very next play, Walter Clayton Jr. come down, catch him out. I said, it's gonna be one of them games, huh?
Right.
But the score was 3-2. I said, okay. 3 is gonna beat 2s all day. So they plan on going, and Walter Clayton, he didn't stop. He didn't stop the whole game. So that first game was great from the start to beginning, and then that second game was great from the start to beginning. So we had a beautiful, wonderful, blast day of March Madness of college basketball. What's going on, bro?
I just feel like both teams came back. Both, but like what we got to watch tonight is 4 teams that fought for it to the end. And I liked it. Like that like it wasn't no blowout on either side.
True battle of number 1, a true battle. Because if any team was playing anybody else,
it'd have been there.
It would have It would have been they would have wiped them down. Hey, yo, so here we go. Monday night, Florida versus Houston for the whole thing. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this, Mal. I'm gonna ask you this question. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? What happens?
Man, I something spectacular. I don't know. I don't know. Who's the unstoppable force and who's the immovable object?
We gonna get right to that. Let me ask Buddy. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object?
Usually it's the Clash of the Titans.
I like that answer. I like that answer. I had to I asked ChatGPT that because I really wanted to know. I went to write to ChatGPT. What happens? You know what happens, man? They can't exist. Those 2 objects cannot exist in the same universe. So that sounds like somebody got to be eliminated. We gonna see which one can't exist no more, and it's only gonna be one that stands at the end. Let me get your opinions, buddy. What you think about this championship game matchup? Florida versus Houston. Who you got and what you looking forward to?
I didn't see this at all. I seen half of it. Okay, let me be honest. I seen half. We seen Florida, but I said Duke. So there go another. Put my foot in my mouth. I love Coop, but at the same time, he had to go. Hey, my favorite AAU team. I feel like it's gonna be a game. I feel like it's gonna be a game.
Who you got?
Who I got?
Who you got?
I'm gonna run with Florida. I had Duke in Florida, so obviously I gotta go with Florida. So,
man, now what's your thoughts about the championship matchup? Florida versus Houston. Who you got winning, and what's your keys to the game?
Man, keys to the game is going to be who can play some defense, man, because it's going to be a lot of scoring. I know Florida man, scores that ball at a high clip, man. So whoever can play some defense is going to win the game. I think, of course, everybody's going to say Florida to win. Everybody's going to say Florida to win. And I think you give Florida that edge because of their size, but you see that size don't matter because, it just looks like they Duke was dwarfing them. Like Duke was so much bigger than Houston. Just on TV, but that didn't matter, man. That scrappy claw defense, that full court, getting the boys shorts. That changes the game. So I don't know. Is Kelvin Sampson just out coaching boys? Do they really got them athletes out there? I don't know. What do you? Give me Florida, man. But Houston, I like Houston. But he said the AAU team, I like what they doing out there. What's up, buddy?
Hey, one more thing. It looked like Calvin Sampson went and got all his nephews.
Yeah, he did.
He did. That's it.
He got all of them.
Got all his nephews. Come on, y'all. We got a family. We got a team. That's what it really looked like. It's going off of. It's like me watching them play tonight. Is like it's a family thing to Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's a family thing to them. And that's what I really see. And sometimes family win out over other things. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I know Houston is OTF. You feel me? It feel like we at the film reunion, watching them young fellas go in like that, man. But I'm gonna tell you this: Florida got them boys, man. They went across seas to get theirs.
I'm telling you,
Tim Ulu, Condon, Handon Wrighton, Hall. You feel me? Like, hey, they got them boys too.
It's gonna be some home cooking going on down there in San Antonio, though. Cuz that's some home cooking for Houston. That's some home cooking.
Hey, yo, but the crazy thing is, man, anytime you going against 6'10", 6'11" athletic dudes, because Condon and Hall, I know they got some volleyball in their history because them boys is light on their feet and they got bunnies. What you see, buddy?
He found out tonight, but he found out because he went for everything. I ain't gonna lie, he getting everything up out of there. He had a few blocks tonight himself, but at the same time, I feel like he a dog. I feel like it's more 7-footers over there in Florida than what you think. Hall, I feel like just his bigness, his reach. He's a 7-footer too. He's a 7-footer.
They definitely got that length.
And the jumping ability.
And
that scoring ability.
Yeah, the scoring ability, yeah.
Hey, I can't. Hey, the way Walt shooting that thing right now, and trust me, I know Houston got shooters too. LJ Cryer,
Hey, LJ Carver, Jesus Christ. I said that when I seen him when he walked out. I said, okay, there go the dog.
Pure dog.
There go the dog right there.
He ain't the only one. They got Cryer over there. They got and then they was really going to Sharp towards the end of the game. Sharp was getting to that bucket, clutch free throws. Uzan didn't have the best game, but he's one of their bucket getters. So they got some bucket getters over there. But I'm gonna stick with my prediction on Monday night. I know it's gonna be a hard fought game, man. But look for the Florida Gator boys, man. Bring my bracket back up, man. Where my bracket? Man, do we need to bring that bracket back up, man? We got a whole bracket about it, don't we?
We got to shut the bracket. You caught it, though, because only thing different is we had Duke before them. You know what I'm saying? But who did it?
Right.
Who did it?
Right. And the only thing I'm mad about, cuz you know what I'm really mad about, is that we foresaw it in the SEC champion. Hey, we should have put that bread up right after that Alabama game.
Yeah.
I should have put the money on Florida winning that tournament, the SEC tournament, and then they winning the whole thing. I seen it before it happened.
Hey,
I called it. What they say that Drake video? I called it.
The money ain't in the bank yet, though, cuz we still got to, get that money to the bank teller still, I said till Monday. It's, the bank don't open up till Monday. So
man,
we can't call it just now, but it do seem like good money though. It
they got that check in their hand outside the bank.
right. They look at it here. What time you open? 9 o'clock?
What's up, bro?
I know that my brother said, like, we can go back. We can run that back to where my brother said ain't no Cinderella team in this tournament.
Not at all.
But I feel like everybody on Houston got a Cinderella story to tell.
You can say that, but these are all 34 and 5 teams. 35-4 teams. Houston's 35-4, Duke's 35-4, Florida's 35-4. Auburn was like 32-6. So these are the 3 best. Those were the best teams in college basketball.
That's what I say. It's the clash of the Titans. But at the same time, I feel like Houston knocking out Duke.
So you said they the underdog. You said
they was definitely the underdog. Hey, I did. Hey, I was like, I don't see it.
Got a Cinderella story to tell. Go look at Houston. They look like my niggas from over there.
I'm glad you said that, though, buddy. I'm glad you said that, though, because Kelvin Sampson came on after the game in his post-game interview. He said, I know y'all know we was an underdog, but don't get it twisted. We was 19-12 in that Big 12. Oh my! Not getting to it. They was 19-2 in that Big 12. They was running through things, and they won the conference tournament. You feel me? So they were like, y'all thought, but we got a team full of dogs. He let everybody know.
That's what I'm saying. Kevin Simpson got that mob, man. He got a mob. I don't care. All the stat sheet, all the box score stuff. Who got the best players and all that, man. That don't matter, man. The dudes is just as good as Florida. Them dudes are just as good as Duke.
Can I ask you a question?
And they're well coached. Yes, sir.
Did you think Houston will be here at the end of it?
If you look at my bracket, I had Houston in the Final Four. I just had Duke winning. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Final Four. But did you have them in the championship?
No.
And I just had Duke win. I had them 1 win away.
Story
right.
Of this. I'm just saying.
I can't. Yeah, you could say the Cinderella story, but I'm saying Houston is just as good as all these other teams. They 35-4. They've been winning all year. In the
way they won was gonna be the way they had to win. They was gonna have to scrap, fight, and claw because that's what it takes to beat that Duke team. You see, it take damn near a miracle because they was really up, but the dog in Houston came back and they will to win. And that's why I'm saying let's not take the money to the bank on Florida just yet, man. Because again, the basketball still has to be played. Mm-hmm. Hey, Houston full of vets too. That was another difference too. Duke was young. They got Coop, freshman, Nipple, freshman, Tyrese Proctor. This is his 3rd year, but mind you, he reclassed. He came to Duke a year early. Malawatch, freshman. So they got a team full of young bulls, but they older guys, they not the main guys. Mason Gillis, Sion James, them not their main dudes. So man, Houston veteran experience. It won in the day. It won at the end of the day. So man, on a game on a night like tonight, I had to take a look at both matchups. And as I'm sitting here at 12:02 or 12:33. On this early Sunday morning, I gotta put my head on my head and say, what did I just witness? Cold game.
Okay.
Cold game. First round draft pick.